If you've been thinking about buying a home in St. John's this year, you've probably gotten a lot of conflicting information. Prices are up, interest rates are up, and everyone seems to have a different opinion. So, in this video, I'm going to give you an honest, straight up answer to the question that I get asked most often. Is now actually a good time to buy in St. John's? I'm Tara Sparks, a local realtor here in the St. John's metro area, and I'm going to walk you through how I actually think about this with my clients. Not a sales pitch, just real talk. What the market is actually doing. Let's start with what the numbers are telling us. St. John's Metro has been in a seller's market for quite some time now. Inventory is low. Competition on well-priced homes is real, and we're regularly seeing offers go over asking on a lot of properties. But here's what most people miss. The market isn't the same everywhere. The East End, the West End, CBS, Paradise, they all behave a little differently. So a 2-apartment home in the East End is going to be a completely different conversation than a new build in Paradise. So when somebody asks, is it a good time to buy? My answer is always, it depends on what you're buying, where, and why. The honest pros. Here's what's actually working in buyers' favor right now. 1, Newfoundland is still genuinely affordable compared to the rest of Canada. If you're relocating here from areas like Ontario, BC, or Alberta, the price difference can be significant. You can get a lot more home for a similar price. 2, the rental market here is tight. So if you're considering a 2-apartment home as an investment or to help with your mortgage, the demand is there. 3, St. John's is growing. More people are moving here. That's not nothing when you're thinking about long-term value. The cons. Now, for the stuff that no one loves to hear. Competition on desirable homes is real. If you find something that you love in a great neighborhood at a good price, you're not going to be the only one. You need to be ready to move. Pre-approval, clear on your budget, and working with somebody who knows the market well. And if you're not in a rush, there's nothing wrong with taking the time to get properly prepared before you start house hunting. The worst buying decisions I've seen happen when people feel pressured. Don't do that to yourself. How I think about timing with my clients. When a client asks me if they should buy now or wait, I ask them 3 things. How long are you planning to stay in the home? What does your financial picture look like? And what matters most to you, the property itself or the price? If you're planning to be in a home for 5+ years, trying to time the market perfectly matters a lot less than buying something that actually works for your life. Real estate in St. John's has shown steady appreciation. Not dramatic swings, but slow and steady is actually kind of the story here. But if you're unsure about your job, your location, or your finances, it might be worth pressing pause, and that's okay too. So, is St. John's a good place to buy right now? Honestly, for the right buyer in the right situation, yes. But the most important thing you can do is get the right information for your specific situation, not just general market talk. If you're thinking about buying in St. John's Metro, whether you're relocating from somewhere else I'd love to have a conversation with you. You can comment guide on this video and I'll send you a copy of my home buyer's guide. Like this video if you found it helpful, and subscribe if you want more honest real estate content. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.